Welcome, everyone, to this eye-opening exploration of everyday health habits that might be doing more harm than good. You know how we all chase that perfect wellness routine, thinking we're nailing it with the latest trends and tips? Well, buckle up because today, we're diving into a countdown of 10 surprising pitfalls that could be sneaking up on you. These aren't just random warnings, they're backed by science and real-life insights, wrapped up in stories that'll make you rethink your daily choices. We'll go from number 10 all the way to the top spot, unpacking each one with vivid details, a dash of humor, and practical fixes to keep you on track. Imagine this as your personal wake-up call, like chatting with a friend who's got the inside scoop on avoiding those hidden traps. Let's jump in and uncover these sneaky saboteurs, starting with number 10. The healthy oil homicide. Imagine yourself in the heart of your cozy kitchen, sunlight streaming through the window as you prep a vibrant array of fresh, farm-market veggies for what promises to be a nutritious stir-fry. You feel like a wellness warrior, reaching for that premium bottle of extra virgin olive oil, the one you splurged on because it's packed with all those heart-healthy benefits. But hold on a second before you pour it into the sizzling pan. What if I told you that cranking up the heat could turn this liquid gold into a silent assassin for your well-being? Let's break it down. Olive oil is celebrated for its monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, but expose it to high temperatures, and it undergoes a sinister transformation. Those beneficial compounds start breaking down, giving birth to harmful byproducts like lipid peroxides and aldehydes. Think of them as microscopic troublemakers that spark widespread inflammation in your system, much like uninvited guests crashing a party and wrecking the place. Every time you heat that oil past its smoke point, you're essentially torching the very nutrients you invested in, akin to buying a bouquet of fresh flowers only to toss them into a bonfire. Pay attention next time you're cooking. That wispy smoke curling up from the pan isn't just a harmless signal. It's a red flag waving frantically, indicating the oil is degrading into toxic elements. By the time you notice it, the chemical reaction is already in full swing, turning your wholesome meal into an unintended lab mishap. Research from various studies highlights how these volatile compounds can assault your cells, leading to oxidative stress that accumulates over time. It's as if you're sprinkling a dash of cellular chaos onto your dinner plate with each high-heat sauté or fry. Why does this matter so much? Well, inflammation isn't just a buzzword, it's linked to everything from chronic fatigue to more serious issues down the line. Picture your body as a finely tuned orchestra. Introduce these toxins, and suddenly the harmony turns into discord, with notes clashing everywhere. And the irony? You're doing this in the name of health, bite after flavorful bite, while your system bears the brunt. But don't ditch the olive oil altogether, it's still a star player when used wisely. Opt for lower heat cooking methods like drizzling it over salads or using it in dressings where it stays cool and retains its goodness. For high heat adventures, consider alternatives like avocado oil or ghee, which have higher smoke points and hold up better under pressure. It's all about matching the tool to the task, like choosing the right gear for a hike instead of wearing flip-flops on a mountain trail. By making this switch, you'll safeguard those precious fats and keep your meals truly nourishing. Who knew a simple pour could pack such a punch? Stick around as we move to the next revelation that'll have you rethinking your morning routine. Number 9. Brushing your way to ruin. You've just savored a refreshing glass of tangy orange juice or that fizzy kombucha, feeling invigorated and ready to tackle the day. Your next move? Grabbing the toothbrush to scrub away any remnants, right? But pause for a moment. What if that eager brushing is actually eroding the very foundation of your smile? Here's the scoop. Acidic beverages, from citrus juices to vinegary drinks, temporarily soften your tooth enamel, making it as vulnerable as a ripe peach. If you dive in with bristles blazing right after, you're essentially grinding away at this weakened shield, stripping layers that are meant to protect your teeth for a lifetime. It's comparable to taking a scouring pad to a delicate pane of glass. Sure, it might shine momentarily, but the scratches add up, leading to irreversible wear. Your mouth, however, is equipped with a natural defense squad saliva, which acts like a dedicated repair team, remineralizing and hardening the enamel over time. This process kicks in effectively, but it requires about half an hour to do its magic without interference. Rush the job, and you're undermining their efforts, paving the way for heightened sensitivity, where even a sip of cold water sends a jolt through your nerves. Over months or years, this can escalate to enamel erosion, leaving teeth prone to chipping or cracking, much like antique china that's been handled too roughly. The kicker? The healthier your drink choices like smoothies bursting with fruits, lemon-infused water for detox, or apple cider vinegar shots for gut health, the more acidic exposure your teeth face, amplifying the risk. It's a classic case of good intentions gone awry, where your pursuit of vitality inadvertently chips away at your dental armor. So, how do you outsmart this? After downing anything zesty or sour, rinse your mouth with plain water to neutralize the acids gently. Then, give it that crucial 30-minute buffer before brushing. This small habit tweak could be the difference between flashing a confident grin in your golden years or dealing with dental woes. Think of it as giving your teeth a well-deserved breather after a tangy tango. Your older self, still enjoying crunchy apples without wincing, will be eternally grateful. Now, let's shift gears to the gym, where a common warm-up ritual might be cooling your performance instead. Number 8. The pre-workout stretch betrayal. Envision this. You've laced up your sneakers, hit the gym floor, and you're channeling your inner athlete with those timeless toe touches or hamstring pulls, holding each pose for a solid count as if it's the key to unlocking peak performance. Feels responsible, doesn't it? But what if this ritual is actually dimming your inner fire before the real action begins? Static stretching, the kind where you hold a position without movement right before a workout, can lull your muscles into a state of complacency, sapping their explosive power. Muscles are like coiled springs, brimming with potential energy. Overextend them prematurely, and they lose that vital bounce, reducing your strength output by up to 7.5% according to various fitness studies. It's the equivalent of revving up for a sprint only to find your legs feel like they're wading through molasses, turning what could be a triumphant session into a lackluster one. Remember those school gym classes where coaches drilled us on these stretches? Turns out, they were unwittingly setting us up for suboptimal results, making us feel prepared while actually dialing down our capabilities. And the risks don't stop at performance slack. Muscles offer less support to your joints, increasing the odds of strains or sprains. Instead of shielding you from harm, it's like handing over the reins to potential injuries, served up neatly on a platter of good intentions. Pro athletes have long cracked this code, swapping static holds for dynamic warm-ups that mimic the activity ahead. Think arm swings, leg kicks, or light jogging in place. These motions awaken your body, boosting blood flow and priming the system like gently warming a car engine on a chilly morning rather than flooding it with fuel all at once. By embracing this approach, you'll not only preserve your power but also enhance your overall workout flow, making each rep count more. It's a subtle shift with massive payoffs, turning betrayal into triumph. Ever wondered why some mornings feel like a battle just to get going? Our next entry might explain that foggy start. Number 7. The snooze button deception. The allure of the snooze button, that tempting promise of just a few more precious moments under the covers, like a mini vacation from reality. But what if those extra 9 minutes are actually stirring up a storm in your brain, leaving you groggier than if you'd risen right away? When you tap snooze, your mind dips back toward deeper sleep stages, releasing a cascade of sleep-inducing chemicals. Then, abruptly, the alarm blares again, jolting your system like pulling the plug on a peaceful dream mid-scene. This repeated interruption creates a whirlwind of confusion, trapping your brain in a limbo state, not fully rested, not sharply awake, but muddled and disoriented. That lingering mental haze you drag into your day? It's not mere tiredness. It's the aftermath of this chemical tug-of-war, where wakefulness hormones clash with sleep signals in a chaotic duel. Over time, this habit can wire your brain to crave the disruption, turning you into a perpetual morning zombie who relies on caffeine crutches just to function. Those bonus minutes feel like a treat, but they're more akin to a cleverly disguised prank, sabotaging your clarity and energy levels with each press. Breaking free is simpler than it seems. Set a single alarm and commit to rising immediately, perhaps by placing it across the room to force movement. Pair it with a gentle wake-up ritual, like stretching or sipping water, to signal your body it's go time. Imagine starting your day with crisp focus instead of foggy frustration. It's like upgrading from a bumpy cart ride to a smooth highway cruise. Your productivity will soar, and you'll wonder why you ever fell for the snooze siren song. Speaking of self-care gone wrong, let's talk about how your elaborate skincare regimen might be inviting trouble rather than tranquility. Number 6. The skin barrier breakdown. In the glow of your bathroom mirror, you meticulously layer on that multi-step skincare routine everyone's raving about: cleansers, toners, serums, masks. The works, convinced it's the path to flawless radiance. But what if this barrage of products is actually compromising your skin's natural defenses, turning your face into a vulnerable canvas? Your skin serves as a vigilant guardian, a barrier that locks in moisture and fends off environmental invaders with its own protective oils acting like mortar in a brick wall. Overdo it with abrasive scrubs, exfoliants, or an overload of actives, and you strip away this essential shield, creating microscopic breaches that welcome bacteria, pollutants, and irritants like open doors at a free-for-all event. When the barrier falters, your skin goes into overdrive, triggering redness, flare-ups, and breakouts in unexpected spots, escalating to hypersensitivity, where even a splash of tap water stings like a slap. The cycle worsens as you pile on more remedies to combat the chaos, akin to dousing a fire with gasoline. Meanwhile, the beauty industry thrives on this loop, peddling problem-creating potions only to offer pricey fixes later. To restore balance, simplify. Stick to gentle, hydrating basics that support rather than strip, like a mild cleanser followed by a moisturizer with barrier, boosting ingredients such as ceramides. Give your skin breathing room between trends, and watch it rebound with natural glow. It's like nurturing a garden. Over-fertilizing leads to weeds, but thoughtful care yields blooms. Who knew less could be the secret to more? Now, for those chasing recovery after a tough session, our next myth might chill your enthusiasm. Number 5. The cold plunge con. Fresh from an intense workout, muscles aching in that satisfying way, you eye the ice bath or cold shower touted by fitness gurus as the ultimate recovery hack. Tempting, isn't it? But diving into those frigid waters right after could be halting your hard-earned progress in its tracks. Exercise creates micro-tears in your fibers, and the body's inflammatory response is crucial for repairing and strengthening them, like construction crews rebuilding a bridge tougher than before. Submerging in cold constricts blood vessels, slamming the door on this healing process and blocking the delivery of vital nutrients and hormones needed for growth. It's as if you're inviting repair experts to the site only to barricade the entrance during a storm. Evidence from research shows that regular post-workout icing can significantly reduce muscle gains over time, trading long-term strength for short-lived soreness relief. That temporary ease feels great, but it's a Faustian bargain, sacrificing potential for comfort. Instead, embrace active recovery, like light walking or foam rolling to promote circulation without the freeze-out. Save cold therapy for targeted injury management, not routine dips. Picture your muscles as budding athletes. Give them the fuel to thrive, not an icy setback. It's a cool concept, but timing is everything. Ever heard that grazing throughout the day fires up your furnace? Let's debunk that next. Number 4. The metabolism myth of mini meals. The advice echoes everywhere. Nibble on 6 small meals daily to rev your metabolic engine and stay lean. Sounds logical, but this approach might be locking you into fat storage mode rather than torching calories. Each bite, no matter how modest, prompts an insulin surge, the hormone that directs your body to stash away energy as fat. Frequent eating keeps insulin elevated, like leaving a store now sign flashing all day, preventing your system from tapping into stored reserves. Your innate fat-burning capability, which activates when insulin dips, remains dormant, starved of opportunity. This constant flux creates a blood sugar seesaw, upswings of energy followed by plummets that ignite fierce hunger pangs, driving you back to the snack drawer in a vicious loop. And the metabolism boost claim? Busted studies confirm your body expends similar energy processing the same calories, whether in 3 meals or 6. The difference lies in hormonal harmony. Shift to fewer, satisfying meals with balanced nutrients to allow insulin lows and unleash that burning potential. It's like switching from a sputtering scooter to a steady cruise control for your energy. Break the cycle, and watch your body respond with sustained vitality. But what about shielding your eyes from screens? Our next surprise might flip your view. Number 3. The blue light blocker backfire. Slipping on those stylish blue light blocking glasses from dawn till dusk, thinking you're safeguarding your vision and sleep? You might be dimming more than just the glare, perhaps your cognitive edge too. Your eyes rely on blue light wavelengths during daylight to signal alertness, cueing your brain to ramp up focus, memory, and reaction times like a natural espresso shot. Constant blocking mimics perpetual twilight, confusing your internal clock and inducing a perpetual drowsy state, akin to self-imposed jet lag without leaving your chair. Investigations reveal that daytime blue light avoidance hampers performance, slowing reflexes and clouding judgment. Imagine flubbing a key meeting because your mind's on snooze. Blue light isn't the villain during waking hours, it's an ally for sharpness. Reserve blockers for evenings, 2 to 3 hours pre-bed, to ease into rest without daytime sabotage. Let natural light fuel your day, and you'll harness that built-in boost. Companies profit from all-day wear, but your brain pays the price. Timing turns foe into friend. Early birds, Beware, our penultimate pick targets your dawn routine. Number 2. The sunrise workout ambush. Rising with the sun for a powerhouse 6 a.m. session, you charge in feeling unstoppable. Yet, your body might be whispering protests amid the endorphin rush. Upon waking, cortisol spikes naturally to energize you, but layering on vigorous exercise amplifies this stress hormone to overwhelming levels, like blasting an alarm then diving into battle. This overload disrupts hormonal balance, building hidden fatigue that manifests as midday crashes or weakened immunity, turning you into a magnet for every passing bug. The high feels empowering initially, but cumulative strain can lead to burnout, where even simple tasks demand extra caffeine. Allow 30 to 60 minutes post-wake for cortisol to stabilize. Use it for gentle prep like hydration or meditation before hitting intensity. It's like letting your device charge before heavy use. Rush it, and the battery drains fast. Patience here yields enduring stamina. Finally, the crown jewel of cautions awaits, where purity pursues peril. Number 1. The clean eating curse. Embracing a spotless diet, banishing all processed fare in favor of ultra-pure choices, seems like the pinnacle of health. But this zeal for perfection could be quietly unraveling your inner equilibrium. It begins benignly, ditching junk, then grains, then fretting over natural sugars and fruits. Your body, deprived of diverse nutrients, starts scavenging internally, disrupting hormone production that relies on fats and micronutrients. Brain fog creeps in from nutrient shortfalls, while outward appearances mask internal turmoil. Think pristine facade hiding a crumbling structure. Medical pros encounter this often. Individuals with impeccably curated plates but lab results screaming deficiency, leading to thyroid issues, hair loss, and stalled metabolism. This fixation, dubbed orthorexia, masquerades as virtue, an eating disorder cloaked in wellness vibes, where sufferers view themselves as exemplars while their health erodes. The antidote? Embrace variety, including some imperfect foods for balance. Your body thrives on a spectrum, not extremes. It's like a symphony needing all instruments for harmony. Omit sections, and the music falters. True health blooms from moderation, not monastic restriction. There you have it, our top 10 health habits that might be backfiring. If these insights sparked a rethink, why not drop a comment below sharing which one surprised you most, and pass this video along to a friend who could use the heads up. Your shares help spread the knowledge,